My story's name is Pendrick and the Serum. Even before he was on the run, Pendrick Barlant wasn't having a wondrous day. Earlier in the day, his hamster had made a run for it through an air vent. He wasn't able to catch him. Then he was stuck at home with a pile of homework that went up to his knees. Now he was being chased from his home in New York by a gang of criminals. Pendrick was a 15-year-old boy with a knack for science, especially chemistry. A couple weeks back, Pendrick had been just playing with his chemistry set when his vial glowed and a drop of the chemical fell onto his albino ferret, Nico. Nico changed colors to a light brown, and when his dad found out, Pendrick's dad told the local TV channel. Pendrick was then famous. When Gregor Lusker heard about Pendrick's serum, he thought that Pendrick's serum was the answer to his problem. He was an albino and a notorious criminal. If he could get the serum, he could blend into a crowd and be a real threat. Since Gregor was an albino, that meant that his skin had no pigmentation and was pale, so he couldn't blend in. Gregor Lusker visits the apartment where Pendrick lives. Pendrick recognizes Gregor as an infamous criminal, but politely asks, "How can I help you?" He realizes he might be in danger. Gregor says, "You know what I want, the serum." Gregor tries to grab Pendrick, but Pendrick quickly turns, grabs his vial from the kitchen table, and scampers to the fire escape. He jumps out into the street. He gets onto his skateboard and kicks back with all his might. Gregor and his men follow close behind on foot. As Pendrick makes a sharp turn, one of the skateboard wheels pops out. Gregor and his men catch up. Pendrick is caught. Pendrick wakes up in a bright room. Gregor and his men are examining the serum. Now that Gregor is aware that Pendrick is awake and watching, he says, "Want the serum? Come get it." Pendrick lunges for it, but not fast enough. The serum is going down Gregor's throat. Gregor sidesteps. Gregor starts shaking violently, but he is laughing. He stops laughing when he sees his skin changing colors, but not the right way. He sees dots of rainbow on his arms and hands. Gregor screams, "What is happening to me? No!" At that moment, the police storm in and clip handcuffs on Gregor and his men. Pendrick's parents, who figured out their son was in danger and called the police, rush in and comfort Pendrick. Epilogue. Gregor and his men were sentenced to life in prison. Gregor remains polka-dotted. Pendrick is even more famous for the exciting episode with the crooks. The end.